Welcome everyone to Heroescape here today. Sorry about that intro. Oh man, what is with the camera? I'm gonna have to check my settings on the green screen. I'm wearing black. I don't know how black washes out up against a green screen, but apparently black washes out against a green screen. So my apologies for that. I'm invisible, but maybe that works out because you can see the figures behind my head, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so we're setting up the map here. So for the history of what's happening here, basically, on my recent video on the winners and the losers was covering a number of units in 2025 that were good and bad and the ugly, whatnot, right? And Scions ended up being on the list of losers, right? Bad overall in terms of pricing. A little too broad of a spectrum for synergy, you know, cool in concept, but just not in overall delivery. So, anyway, comment by this guy. So, Game of Stones, who's watched the video and commented on it, said that he believed that S tier Scions were S tier. And I kind of sat there and was like, I don't know what world you're living in, right? But Scions are not S tier, right? And I was like, in any of the meta builds, any of the meta armies that are out there are going to completely destroy it. Now, he would like to disagree. And so I said, basically, all right, well, let's prove it on the battlefield. So I'm bringing what is largely considered the best, or one of the best, if not the best, meta build for contemporary. Right now, we're focusing just on contemporary. Right, once you start going outside of contemporary, things change. But specifically for the sake of conversation and Age of Annihilation and whatnot, in our conversation, it was really just contemporary. So that's where we're at. I said, okay, well, let's play online. And he said, okay, and I'm like, all right, great, let's schedule it. And now it's kind of a whole thing. So it's kind of fun. It might actually open up a new series. I'm calling this Comment to Combat. Battle 1, right? I'm kind of anticipating that maybe this happens in the future, which is going to be kind of fun. So here we are, Game of Stones getting set up. I'm getting set up. Yeah, we've got comments coming in. If Mal somehow loses, I'm going to riot. The screen looks a bit dark overall. Might be part of the issue. Yeah, Mega Silver, I'll have to look into that. I do see that. It is a little bit tinted. I'm going to have to see what's going on there. But for some reason, it's washing out my body. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway. Okay, cool. So, his army is very odd. Not what I would have expected. Curious to see how he plays this, but I would consider it not good. I think I think a better build would have just gone 3 Scions and one of the versions of Raylan with Sonlin. But he's decided to go 2 Scions. Sonlin at what, 170, and then he's going AOA Raylan plus 50 for the cleaner. Okay, wow, and then 25 for a Deflectatron. Man, if I lose to this, I'm gonna have to eat a shoe, you guys. That is not a build. That is not a build. Okay, so what we do is we set these up from 7 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 range. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick, so you might have to deal with some sniffles here. Cool digital hoodie. Okay, so we go 7 range from the glyphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. We want to cover Wannock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we don't want to cover Wannock over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're 7 away from Wannock there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I'm still 6 away from Dagmar there. Okay, so I actually don't want to be over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're two are 7 away from Dagmar. We've got 2 that are 7 away from, or no, one that's 7 away from Wanek, which is fine. I'm not too concerned. I have to just check this. Scions are 5 move, I think, right? Like, they're just so bad. Even 6 move would have made them interesting. Yeah, 5 move, trash. All right, we got to set up our ugly acolytes here. How do we space these? I think we triangulate with this one. I mean, yeah, Oathbound just to fill it out. They're a great filler, I agree. I just think just go 3 Scions and Raylan. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else. Alright, so I wanna attack from, I'm actually used to being on the other side of Ritual. So I'm on this side where Dagmar's on my right. I think I'm okay with that. I think I assault with Maladrix. Let's see. Do I assault from... I guess I just hit the level 3. He can't even reach his level 3 with Solomon, can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't even get to level 3 with Solomon on turn 1. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Solomon's got 6 move. Yeah, so I think we go with Maladrix. I think we put the Great Boar Archer there because that's a decent spot for the Great Boar Archer to back up into. Maladrix is going to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. I can kind of jink around here, and then I can hit level 3 on turn 2. Kind of hold level 3. If you lose Darkleaf, if you lose this, there's no way I'm letting you live it down at locals. You know, it would be my week to eat a shoe. That's for sure. It's I'll admit it's not been the best week for me on Online Scape. The system lately hasn't liked me. Okay, so we're just going to put the Legionnaires in the water because they're going to come out of the water anyway. Alright. And we can do the last one over here. Then we can make our way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we do one up here. Acolyte. If I somehow have to retreat back to the Wanek side, I guess I leave one there, but I don't really care. We attack down and kill that one with one of these, and we work our way to the right. I think I'm okay with this. This Acolyte I feel like might end up being in the way. I kind of like this spot for backing up into, but I like the Great Bow Archer there as a way to safely keep it alive if I have to back up. Okay, that's decent. I think we're fine there. And then we just open full Mal and see what happens. Okay, I'm set. Alright, well, here's to hoping he's not watching the live stream right now, because then he'll know exactly what's going on. But, who gets to pick the shoe, says Garanex. That's funny. I don't know. Who's in the chat right now? Maybe Megasilver. Megasilver can pick the shoe. How's that sound? Flint, how's the snow where everyone is? Oh, what's army size? Okay, so we gotta go Maladrix for 6. Yeah, this is Queenie. I'm gonna go Queenie. Let's see. We can turn the... Actually, that might be it, right? Yeah, because everyone else is a squad. Okay, yeah. Because I can just turn the squad figures into red. Solomon 6, Raylan 6. Yeah, see, he's filling out with the Oathbound, so they're kind of worthless. I mean, they'll soak some Wanek wounds. I guess he could open Oathbound. I mean, that's not horrible. Just try and get some early value as much as possible. But then you give up all map control, and I could just kill him with my squad. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But you got to put order markers on Raylan, as well as the Scions, to develop both. Raylan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can't even get to level 3 either. So where's he going to camp Raylan? Either he's going to camp down near this Jungle Tree or up here maybe next to Wannock. I'm really not sure. Oh, I'm supposed to say water markers. Yeah, we're going full Mal just to see if we can start off with Mal soloing. Sorry, you're gonna have to bear with me here. I'm under the weather, so I'm gonna have to deal with some stuff here. Yeah, I think I go full Mal. I really like opening Great Bows, but it's just 2 attacks per turn, so if I get bad dice early, I may just end up not doing well early game, and then I have to retreat, and then I end up basically just giving him high ground, where at that point Sonlin could just ping for shots of 5 down into Mal for free. And he might get shots of 5 down into Mal anyway in the early game, but I would like to avoid her sleeping and taking damage. So I think I just go full Mal, and then I can trickle in. Yeah, actually, this is really good because now if he's gone Raylan, oh, he did open Oathbound. What? Crazy. So he's only got 1 order marker on Scions. So he's going Raylan and then Oathbound. There's no way you put 1 order marker on Oathbound, right? There's no way. I mean, I guess he could. He might try to wall up with Oathbound. Actually, that's interesting. Thanks, Bill. I hope I feel better too as well. It's not like super sick. It's just like, ugh, it's just in there. Yeah, interesting. So here we get to, okay, interesting. So yeah, if I were him and he's opening Oathbound, maybe he's going to create a screen. This is very weird. Again, I have zero idea of how skilled the player actually is. Based off of his YouTube comment, again, my presumption is this guy really has no idea about power level, how to play the game. But wouldn't that be just right to come in and just completely get schooled by a random YouTube viewer who somehow metagames the crap out of this and wins? So, I mean, we'll see. But if I were him, maybe he goes Raylan and walls up with Oathbound and then shoots from behind with Sonlin. I just feel like that's so bad. It's just giving me the map. I did win initiative though, so I can't get the initiative switch. That's kind of annoying. I really was hoping for that. So I might have to grab initiative just to deny it. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't grab it turn 1. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll just get our bugs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just grab, if he goes Scions, I have to remind myself of what the Scion's special attack actually is. I'm pretty sure it's just any figure within 3 spaces, I think, of Sonlin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to go there. He can't attack me turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I mean, I guess Sonlin could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, there's a world where he just takes a ping shot with Sonlin if there is a Scion's order marker, so we'll just back up. No need to give a free shot. And then we'll go there. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe Mal just rushes the center. I kind of feel like that's what I want to do. So then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll just kind of hide here. Maybe we grab Wannock. I think 2 Scions is good only in Contemporary, depends on how you're bought. Just feel like it's easier to get value out of a 3rd Scion squad than Oathbound. I 100% agree, Captain. 100% agree. I did not expect that to be the order marker. And then we'll try to kill my own Acolyte. Okay, attacking my own Acolyte. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if he's got it on Scions, let's see. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I don't think Mal can fit there. I do need to be mindful of that. Is Mal does have some limited positioning. I might go here, but now I have to think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there is a world where he takes a ping shot with what's his face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there's really no way to avoid it at this point, and I've already killed a Acolyte. So, if he's got, I mean, he's only got one order marker on Scion. So if he's going to take a ping shot, he's going to take a ping shot. Oathbound, though. Yeah, this is weird. Or see, order marker 1 on Oathbound, so maybe he walls up on Oathbound. Raylan gets in position, and then Scions. 4, 5, 6. Of course, if his order marker's on Oathbound on the second, that's so weird. His order marker 2 can't be on Oathbound, right? That just seems so weird. Because what value are you actually going to get out of the second order marker? I guess he figures. Actually, this is interesting. I guess he figures Oathbound can trade for Honor Guard. That might be what he's doing. And there's no way for me to... And I mean, it's still an attack of 3. He's not playing 30 points light. He's got Deflectocron, so he's playing 5 points light. Oh man, order marker 2. I mean, that placement where he's next to the level 3 low ground, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can't get to level 3. So the fact that he gave up level 3 low ground makes me think that for sure there's another order marker on. Because you wouldn't want to place him next to low ground. They're all bunched up. They're not spread out like you're walling. I mean, he could put Raylan on that level 2 there, and then maybe the level 3 he's leaving for Sonlin, but he can't get to that. That's so weird. That's really weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I just take level 3... yeah, exactly. My point, Dysel. He could have taken Exiles, exactly. This is weird. I don't know what he's... Oh, did I forget? 1, 2... No, there's a bug. 1, 2... If I just wall up, 1 here on level 3, he takes attacks up into Mal, or up into Bugs. Do I prefer up into Bugs or up into Mal? Always up into Bugs. Bugs are there to keep Mal safe. So do I trade out... Oh man, but I won initiative. So if he gets an initiative switch with Scions with Sonlin, I'm kind of screwed. So I think I have to play conservative. Turn 2, if he has a turn 2 on his Bugs, he comes in. Yeah, and he's gonna get same level anyway. I think maybe I have to wait for the initiative switch because he's playing a very odd game. If I go here and then I surround Mal, I basically guarantee some of my Bugs are going to die. That's not horrible, but if you lose 3 or 4 of them, that's pretty bad. So maybe I would just make it difficult for him to 1, 2, 3, 4, and they get disengaged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even if I wall up here with Mal and get Bugs there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to give up that spot. I actually don't like that a lot. I could go here. I could wall up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't. If I go here, I can't get all 3. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't like that. I don't like how he's playing this. I'm not sure. If I go Mal early... Oops, I need to go Bugs first. Can't get any attacks. I could wall up and just put like 2 Bugs here. Mal here. and then like a couple bugs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Maybe I just wall up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because if it's on Raylan and Sonlin, they're not going to really get any shots. Maybe I just wall up here, but then I'm on low ground against Sonlin, a potential Sonlin order marker. Too much indecision. I think I just hate that he might get value out of his opening with the bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got a wall off on, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could get 3 attacks. So maybe I just go 1 there. Leave that one there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to go this one here. Just can't take height. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he wants to get an attack, he can attack 1. I'm okay with him attacking 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I think we're just going to back up. I think we're just going to back up with Mal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I'm going to go here, though. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't engage Mal on turn 2 if he's going that. And then on turn 3, I could still grab Dagmar to block it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still get Mal here. And I can still wall off with bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I can still wall off with bugs on level 3 and grab Dagmar. Now he's not. The best he can do is 1 attack with his Legionnaires. I don't like. Okay, so he's creating a wall for Raylan. And then Scions have to be turn 3, I guess. Now I kind of wish I was aggressive, but because then I could have gotten center level 3 and then gone up onto this level 3 with Mal. So there's a world where I kind of wish that I had done that, but it would have been in her aura on an initiative switch, which really could have destroyed me with the Sonlin order marker. Yeah, the interplay with Sonlin versus Sonlin in the Raylan aura is kind of annoying. Going full Mal feels kind of bad because then it's 2 defense bugs and 4 defense Mal. That actually feels pretty beatable. Makes me wonder if I should back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, actually, I kind of. With that play with the Legionnaires, he's got to be turn 3 on Scions. He can't not play Scions. On an initiative switch, going into the mid just seems bad. You're just going to give free attacks and potential initiative switch. Legionnaire turn just gives value. Because I backed up like this, I think I just maybe try and get a free Wannick mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I think I just get a free. Try and get a free wound on Wannick. What's he going to use it on? One of the bugs. That's less to kill. One of the heroes is fine. Actually, he might do it on Raylan and then just try to heal her. So Wannick is less impactful, so no need to get a free kill. But with Scions, if he goes Legionnaires, he can get the initiative switch. So we're going to go Dagmar. Then we're going to plug that hole. If it's on Legionnaires, best he can do is an attack there. But then he could get height there on an initiative switch. But he's got to get the kill. I'm okay with him getting the kill, though, so I can get heroes. I might need to bring up Great Bow Archers just to so that I'm not dealing with the Raylan aura. Yeah, Jacob, I think you're right. The current setup, the way he's playing it, for sure, I would have much preferred Great Bow Archers. So, which is weird because I didn't expect this build, so I didn't know what he was going for. With what he's going for, it is better into melee, obviously, because he can wall up Raylan Aura, and then he's getting more value for every attack, even if they're low attacks. Um, Opening Great Bows feels really good. If he had opened Solon and Scions, I feel less good about Great Bow opening because Solon can insta kill one or two. Um, so it's interesting. It's interesting interplay. I think round two I have to mix in the Great Bows though. Yes and no, Darkleaf. I don't think you almost always go Great Bows round one because you can give up a lot of ground potentially, and you're leaving Mal on low ground. So what I mean by that is if you get bad value early and you need to back up with to avoid engagements from the Great Bows, then you stay on low ground. So if he opens Scions and his aggressive Scion opening with Sonlin, but I could have anticipated that he wouldn't be aggressive, knowing that he needs to develop Raylan. And exactly, Maledrix can solo an army if she's going downhill. So I'm kind of not sure. I think there's been some indecision here. He's definitely playing it very differently than I would have expected. He's trying to set up a wall for himself. I don't like it. And if I go charging in, I'm kind of playing into his position, into his hands a little bit here. He's got to be going Scions. He's got to get them developed. I don't think he's going Legionnaires. So that doesn't make any sense. So he can get a kill on Wannick. He could get a kill on Dagmar. Yeah. So I can expect that he might get a knit switch. So maybe I just take the defensive position here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't want to give any free shots from Sonlin into Maledrix though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he could. I'm going to allow it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm outside of Raylan's aura. And then this maybe gets him playing aggressively with Sonlin. He's got to kill me off of Wannick though, or sorry, off of Dagmar if he wants the initiative switch. So I think I go here. It's aggressive enough but defensive. It's outside of Raylan's aura. But this lends itself to then not going Great Bows round 2. Well, I do have the option of backing up. I don't have to, because I could do just do like a Mal turn 1. He comes in, but he's going to stay distance out of Great Bow range. So maybe I just don't like leaving on round 2 on a potential initiative switch. I just don't like leaving her on level 2. Yeah, I'm going to get an Acolyte. Yeah, we do it. I think we stay. If he goes Bugs, I'm going to be annoyed. Scions, yeah. Also, if he just dices me, it's going to be great. Shooting Bug on the Glyph. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't want... He wants to set up a potential initiative switch. Makes sense. And now I can get a... almost blocked it, but now I can get a... now I can start rolling for against the heroes. Yeah, it does kind of bug me a little bit that he set up... I was less aggressive because I wasn't sure how he was ordering his order markers. I think I could have anticipated just a wall Raylan, kind of like I was saying. Because now if he wins initiative, he goes here with Sonlin on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could even... Yeah, I mean, he goes here with Sonlin. Okay, so he's just going to create a complete wall. Yeah, maybe I just need to back up. Engaging there feels like I'm just playing into his hands and not using my Great Bow advantage. So maybe I do just need to hightail it instead of running into his aura. If he wins initiative, what does he do? Probably just ping shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he could actually double engage Mal. 2 attacks? No, actually, because I'm going to drop an Acolyte, so he can't. When do they drop? Is it before rolling, submitting order markers? Revenant, Acolyte. Before placing order markers. Okay, cool. And I need to look at the Scions again, because I'm trying to remember, I think it's 3 spaces of a figure within... only figures within 3 clear sight spaces of the Scion's Liege can be targeted. Okay. Okay. So, Acolyte's going there. And now we decide, what does initiative gain us here? Great Bow Archer's coming out, put some pressure on him. Maybe Great Bow Archer, like, defensively, if I don't go... Does he crash into me? I mean, I'm outside the aura, so he can just ping shot until I come inside the aura. It's just like any range ability. So do I just back up and then force him to come outside her aura to shoot at me? But then I'm taking low ground shots anyway, but then potentially within the aura of the Great Bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has to be pretty careful because I can range anything here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as long as I move back up back here and then go Great Bows like turns 2 and turns 3, but then I'm just leaving Mal to take any hits that he might give. Because at this point, I think he just goes full Scions. There's no reason to move Raylan. Oathbound Legionnaires actually might be a good order marker. Order marker 1, just to get engaged and just to get damage with them. They've already screened and kept Raylan safe now. You could just do that. And even if I win initiative, I can't get this level 3 with Maladrix, which I'm kind of okay with, actually. I would put my bugs there and get 2 attacks down. And then Maladrix I would probably just put there. Ugh, I don't really know. Yeah, I mean, maybe I just go full Mal here. I've already invested in developing. I feel like backing up doesn't get me anything. Yeah. I think I have to keep going full Mal. I've already kind of committed to that round 1. And I was already a little bit not as aggressive as I kind of would have liked round 1. I've already lost 1 bug. And my Acolyte's forward. So if I back up at this point and switch to Great Bows, while I like that position better because I can start threatening, kind of depends on who wins initiative, though, a little bit. I kind of feel like I stay full Mal. Because if he comes in with Scions by winning initiative, I need an immediate response, right? Like if he comes in and tries to shoot an attack, I do want an immediate response. Going Great Bows gets me a couple ping shots, but then I might just keep taking attacks into Mal. I think I just have to commit. That's kind of how Mal goes, is once you commit full, and she has to kind of take the game for, solo. Oh, interesting. So he did go Oathbound. Oh, no! Oh, 6 to a 7. So he went Oathbound to clear out my Honor Guard. At least I've got 2 on height, but he's going to get 2 same level attacks and then probably kill the Acolyte. That's such a good order marker. I kind of thought that's what he would do. That's so annoying. Well, really hoping that well, so far everything's going the way he wants it, to be honest. He's getting value out of the last 50 points. I'm not in his aura, but he set up the aura. 6-7 Darkly, yeah. And he can potentially kill the... Oh, wow, he grabbed a Wannock. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, yeah. All those guys can get there. Wannick is kind of funny because it's actually completely worthless against my army because, in fact, that's a good thing. I'm actually glad he grabbed Wannick. It's a wasted attack, and I get to kill an Acolyte at the end of this round and then bring it back for wherever Maladrix is. So he's actually helping me. Attacking self most. Okay. Ugh, that's good. I'm probably going to lose that bug. Yep. Okay, 2 bugs down is pretty bad. If I lose 2 more, then it's not over, but then I'm hurting. Then it's Maladrix all on her own, probably having to attack up into Sonlin on level 3, which feels bad because he's got range. At that point, I might just go over to the Wannick side and just force him to come to me or something. Oh my gosh, he's getting everything he wants. And just shift, click, let the units. South on left Legionnaire, okay. So he's getting all the early kills. This is what I mean. This game, I had a feeling I was going to get diced, and it's already starting to be that way. I'm down 3 honor guard, and he's getting value out of his last 50 points. Ugh. But opening Great Bows here would feel pretty bad. So, I mean, I'm glad that I at least have a return attack to kill some honor guard. Of course, at this point, the Legionnaires, they're just creating a screen at this point. So, I'm going to be stuck dealing with them. Okay, he blanked. Thank goodness. 2 honor guard. Ugh. And I mean, not ideal. He got the initiative switch. Yeah. Well, we go there. Oh, and he locked down my 1 Festering Honor Guard. And then we attack down and hope for the best. Do we? It's on low ground. He doesn't have an order marker on it. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just come up and block for Mal up here. Try and clear these away. That's interesting. What do we do? Interesting. Getting the hide attack's nice, but walling off. Why do I care about this? If this gets cleared, say I kill these 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Solomon can come in. Say right now I get the kill here, and then Mal. No, Mal actually can't kill the other one unless I move up out of the Acolyte's range. And if I get that kill, then I'm outside of the Acolyte, and he can engage. So then I have to come over here and get this kill. But I kind of want that kill on my Acolyte so I can have an Acolyte up. But he's going to get that attack on my Acolyte anyway. Oof, man, this is tough. Honestly, this is a bad opening for me. This just did not play well. And to be honest, Scions have done nothing in this matchup so far. That's what's so bad about this. Oh, man. We've got the Oathbound. I mean, I kind of just need value at this point. If I go here, I do wall off, and then Solomon might come there. I mean, where am I going with... Actually, I kind of like Maladrix coming to this level 3. I kind of like that. It's away from the Acolyte. I can always come back to it. But it's max height. Yeah, I feel like I don't want to engage a stupid bug from same level. I think we just go here. Oops. We go here and attack we come up and we engage. I think we're okay with this. Because if these live, and just to keep this a safe spot for Maladrix to return to, I think I'm okay with that for now. So we attack here, and then I think Maladrix goes south. So Maladrix has more options to move around this backside. I've only got 2 bugs left. Or I could go north. Yeah, it's bad either way. It's just a really bad position for Maladrix to be in with losing 3 guys before I even get to engage. I think I attacked this one so I can have at least a Honor Guard open if I get the kill. It's pretty bad. Well, so far this is just a great showcase. We're gonna need Maladrix to do some serious stuff here. If we're gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Ah, man, Salen's going to that level 3, and he's just gonna keep popping shots at me. That's so annoying. So we're attacking for 5. So that's going to be a dead bug. Ugh. 3 dead bugs to 1 bug for him. I do not like that. Oh, it's on Raylan. What? Oh man, is he going to take that spot in the middle? That's going to piss me off. My gosh, this guy is playing for, like, I mean, he's got me guessing. Give him credit. I have no idea where his turns are, and so I can't punish it. Like, holy crap, I really wish I could punish his turns on Raylan. I would have loved to have freaking Maladrix in position to go eat freaking Raylan. And everything's gonna, and oh, I finally defended. Woohoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But Maladrix can't engage that position against Raylan. That's so bad. My gosh, why would he moved Raylan there? I guess he, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess he moves Raylan there so. Oh, right. It's in the aura. Yeah, that's right, Mega Silver. I'll ask him if he wants me to reroll. Yep. Thanks, guys. I forgot. Duh. Well, there go my bugs. So my bugs are now dead. Gosh, at this point, I kind of have to go YOLO. He said it's okay. It's okay, guys. He said it's okay. I know, exactly. I kind of wish that he'd gotten the kill so I could go back and just eat Raylan. I mean, it's such a weird play, right? Like he's getting that kill. He goes there to get the kill, and I'm like, bro, thank you, please. And then I don't die. Actually, I probably should have re-rolled anyway. It's too late now. I think it's too late now because I didn't. I should have re-rolled anyway. That's a scenario where I should have insisted on a re-roll because I want the Acolyte dead. Yeah. Oh well. Everything's going right for him, so why not another thing? I can't punish these weird ballsy plays. So this is yeah, I mean I should re-roll it anyway. Admittedly, I didn't see that. Admittedly, I wasn't seeing that play though. For attacking Raylan if he killed it. Yeah, it's a huge mistake for him to take that attack at all. He should have just moved there and left it. Can't punish it. But now I kind of feel like I have to go balls to the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go balls to the walls. Engage Sonlin. He gets 2 attacks. This is on turn 2 on a initiative that I lost. I know he's going Scions, but he's only got 1 turn on Scions. But then he gets to go to level 3. Oh, wait. He can't do his... bonus, or wait, no, he would take an LEA. He would take an LEA if he used his flying ability. Attacks on Jason figure. He may attack one additional time if Solomon used his flying special power this turn. Roll one attack die on the first attack. Yeah, so he would have to take an LEA to use his flying power if I engaged him. And then he would get an attack of 6 and an attack of 5. And outside of Raylan Zora, because he'd take level 3, he'd get an attack of 6, attack of 5, and then 3 attacks of 2. That's what? 11 plus 6, 17 dice. 17 dice against 25 dice. 5 times 5 attacks. So, 25 defense. I don't know what the odds are there. 17 dice, half of that. You're getting 8, essentially 8 skulls. 8 skulls on 25 dice. You're rolling 1/3 of those. So I should be rolling 8 shields. Yeah. He should be rolling 8 skulls on average. I should be rolling 8 shields on average. Now, how that's dispersed is different because the attacks of 2 likely won't do anything, but the attacks of 6 and 5 could just drop like 3 or 4 wounds. I get 2 attacks of 4 into 3 defense. If I don't go for it now, what do I do? I guess I just go for the kills and see what happens. So we go for these kills. We start here, and then we'll see what happens. There's no reason to disengage. Oh, great! He blanks on the attack that I blank. Gosh, I love this game. All it takes is getting diced to have to eat a shoe. Oh man, I'm gonna eat a shoe, aren't I, you guys? I can't even kill a bug. If I go here, I engage Sonlin. I get 2 attacks of 4. He attacked it's same level, so 3 defense, 6 life. I could do some pretty decent damage and infest him. Odds are pretty good I don't die in 1 turn. Famous last words. At which point I would still get a turn 3 to attack back and then get an initiative switch. Potentially. And if I... Yeah, but I can't... The bug can't get me Dagmar. I needed that kill! Maybe I shouldn't have engaged with 1 and should have left it, knowing that I wanted to grab it with an initiative switch coming. Maybe I take the LEA anyway. It's kind of a dead bug anyway, just sitting there. Yeah, I think I engage, try to infest. I have to remind myself, I think it's like, what, a 9 or higher? I have to hope for the Maladric's survival. I'll get 1 more turn of attacks. I don't know that she lives for 2 full turns, though. Infestation 9. I think for 1 turn on low ground, she survives. 2 full turns, maybe not, though. So... I think I have to... 1, 2, 3. I have to think about what I'm doing turn 3. Well, no, because he only has 1 turn left. Yeah. This is my turn 2. He only has 1 turn left. So yeah, this is the play. He gets 1 turn to try and kill Maladrix. He's already diced me, so odds are pretty good it's going to happen again. Question is, it kind of depends on the bush, but Maladrix sometimes can fit there, sometimes can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we just fudge it. Unfortunately, online you can... Maladrix fudge is the best kind of dinner. Best treat. Okay. 2 attacks into Sonlin. That's a good start. Let's see if we can get some wounds. Gosh, that's insane defense. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Infestation. Of course I fail. I knew I was going to fail the roll. Gosh dang it. Cheerio, yo, yo, yo. Gosh, freaking dang it. I knew it. My Maladrix infestations are awful. Okay. So how's his attack doing? It's at 50%, 56% attack dice, which is honestly pretty good. My defense is about to... He's going to take an LEA. Please get it. Oh my gosh. Alright, well everything is still going his way. I'm glad I got him Half-Life Sonlin. He can't heal himself, so that's good. Would have really liked to not do that. That's really good. Half-Life Mal. No, block Mal. Let's go. Holy F. This could have been a dead Maladrix. Man, that was... I said it's very unlikely he kills Maladrix, and then he goes and rolls 3 for 6 and 4 for 5. Holy crap. Everything is going the way he wants it right now. Oh my gosh. 60% attack dice. Oh my word. Okay, now the Scions get to do their stupid little ping shots. Oh man, I'm really going to need initiative. Dang. Man, that first block was so big, because then he went 4 for 5. Oh man. So out of 11 dice, he rolled 7 for 11, so he's going to get to roll... Man, he's going to get... Well, no, I expected... How many dice did I expect? So he's 11... Yeah, I expected 8 skulls. I expected 8 skulls from this round of attacks. So that's his 8th. If I take any wounds from these attacks, that's going to be really rough. Because that's his 8th skull, which is average. So he'll be above average for every additional skull here. So now he's way above average. Blocked it, thank goodness. But I think I'm still average. I need to... Oh, he only did 2 attacks. I'm fine with that. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. Okay, Maladrix. How do we play this? I mean, we just try to get these bug... Oh, do we disengage? Do we do a 50-50 on a guaranteed init switch? I didn't... Why is he rolling defense dice? Oh my gosh, what is he doing? What is going on over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, man, gosh, he's wasting all his bad defense rolls. Holy crap. He's statting the system over there. His defense was 28%. Now it's all the way back up to 33%. Golly. I mean, he blanked twice in there. I really would have liked to use that on my attack. I thought you were highlighting him for attack. Nope. Yeah, just wait till the attack roll goes through. Man, 50% chance of getting the... I lose a bug, but then I get a... I mean, it's a 2v3. It's not great. A 2v3 is not great. I think it's just better to go for the 50-50 on an init switch. I think it's just better to risk it to try and guarantee an init switch. So I'm going for it. I kind of feel like I have to be a little bit risky here. Thank you. And then we go for... I think we go for this one so I can open up a spot for Mal to move if I have to. It really bugs me that I got engaged there. That was, I think, it's turned out to be pretty bad for me. Okay. Now where do we move? We engage, in case we don't kill Sonlin, we do want to engage, or sorry, in case we do kill Sonlin somehow on the first attack, we want to engage a dragon. And then this guy can come off Dagmar to help with this dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to be 1, 2, 3, 4. No, so that spot's still not safe. So I think we just go here. And then we can drop an Acolyte, because then we get height on that Scion. Then we go on that side. We're out of Raylan's Aura. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can kill the Scion on low ground. If I kill Sonlin on the first attack, we engage a Scion. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I can kill that Scion with my bug. Yeah, kill that Scion with the bug. And then I could still kind of come around here and attack these Scions on the init switch if I wanted to. I just need to make sure I'm not in Raylan's Aura. And I'm not right now, so we're good. Okay. Into Sonlin. 4v4s, and then Infestation roll. Terrible roll. My attacks have been... Oh, and he blanked for me. Golly, gotta love it. My attacks have been average. Just above average. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay, Infestation. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me! Gah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, does she survive a full round? I have to assume... Oh, Wannick. Okay, so we want Wannick because we want to kill an Acolyte. Watch him roll a 1, and I don't get to kill my Acolyte. That would be so bad. Okay, so we're going to kill an Acolyte. Which one do we want to kill? I think we kill this back one. The one not near Wannick. Not sure it really matters. No, we kill this one. That one's in the way. I kind of like that position next to the jungle. And then... revive an Acolyte. And then we're going to revive an Acolyte. Where do we put it? I think we just put it here so it can block off that Scion from getting same level. That Scion's now fully engaged on low ground. Or no. No, I think... Actually, no. I think... yeah, no. We put it next to Sonlin. So if I kill him and then I can take that height, then I have an Acolyte there. And it kind of incentivizes him to attack the Acolyte first. Okay, Maladrix, gotta go full Mal. I think I gotta go full Mal because 4 life left. I assume she lives, and then if she dies, I still get turns on bugs. Is he really gonna take advantage of my position in the start zone if I lose Mal early? Probably. Does turn 3 GBAs? I have to assume I'm guaranteed turn 1, which means he's guaranteed a return attack. But he's only got 2 life left on Somlin, which is kind of his army. I think if I go, I think there's it's not bad to go GBAs. It's just hedging against the bad play where I like lose initiative here, and then lose 2 Maladric's turns. And developing GBAs when he's engaged or dealing with Maladric's doesn't feel horrible on a turn 3, because I'm kind of guaranteed 1 turn. It's over if I kill Somlin anyway, pretty much. I mean, it is over. Yeah, for those of you commenting, I'm glancing, but I'm not really looking at like specific. I'm not looking for help, and I'm intentionally not trying to read for help. But you know, I do enjoy the discussion. Okay, so I have to assume I win initiative. So for sure 1 and 2. Do I hedge against that potential 3? If I don't kill turn 1, he gets a he could he could go. He gets a 2 attacks of 5, 3 attacks at 3, 4 wounds is pretty good chance there. I've got my Acolyte though. Ah, man. I think I go GBA. It's safer, but like even if I don't kill Somlin on a turn 3 because Maladric's is dead, I've only got 2 bugs. So say I die on say I lose turn 2 because he kills me on his turn 1, I still get a turn with the bugs to try and get a couple kills. And then while he's busy dealing with killing the bugs, I at least get a turn 3 on Great Bows, where maybe I can get them into position. Yeah. I think I have to hedge against something crazy happening here for him. I'm still potentially winning initiative. I automatically win initiative. And it doesn't hurt me as much because I'm already going to win the game if Somlin dies here. The question is, do I get an extra attack into Somlin or do I just kill a Scion? Because again, extra attack into Somlin. Because if Scions die... Well, Scions die no matter what. So... 1, 2. I think I just go like adjacent to bush so Scions can't kill it. Anything up here gets the defense reduction. Yeah. Let me go up into Somlin. Extra attacks are always good. Fish for those extra wounds. And wouldn't you know it, the bug takes the dragon. Of course. Golly. Well, oh my gosh, that's insane. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, okay, so game over. Not game over, anything can happen, but game over. My gosh, that's hilarious. Oh no, Dysel, I completely agree. Attacks of 2 are amazing. I completely agree. That's why you fish. And that's always why you fish. You always fish for those attacks. You always fish for those attacks. Always. That's why you fish. My gosh, that's insane. Okay, I mean, I can just sit on level 3 and be happy, or I can just go ham here. I can kind of do whatever I want. I really wish that he had gotten infested so I could get a bug back. 1, 2... let's see. I think I just go, but then I'm in her aura. I mean, it's kind of over anyway, right? So I think I don't want to take an LEA. That's dumb. So we just move here. Yeah, no reason to give free wounds. We just go here. No reason to give free wounds. I'm next to the Acolyte. So yeah, so now game's over. The thing is like, Yeah, Raylan could become Mommy Dysel, absolutely, and yeah, and I'm sticking around for that. Um, the thing about this matchup that's weird is that it's really only a matchup as long as Sonlin's alive, right? Like, I think Scions have to be like Greenscales where you screen with them. You just don't let engagements into Sonlin. And he didn't really play it like that. And I was and what's interesting is based off of how the game is going changes how you play the game. For example, he like really focused on my bugs and he wanted to get value out of his bugs, so he went bugs into bugs. Fine, great. The problem with that is that when you focus down my bugs, then I'm realize, okay, I just have to go ham, right? I need Maladrix in as fast as possible to do as much damage as possible. That's kind of how I played it. And I was kind of like, if he had been a little bit more cagey, a little bit more positional, and tried to draw me in a little bit with ping shots and not really killed bugs, I would have been it would have been a little, I don't know, it would have changed how I approached it. But I was really ballsy, gave him height attacks, down with Sonlin, and it, worked out. And obviously he's blanking here, so it's working out even better for me. But yeah, it's interesting. It's like, when I moved south, I opened up that whole south location to go hit Sonlin, which worked out because of that Raylan order marker. And so that's why I got ballsy to go hit Sonlin, because it was on Raylan, and I was like, okay, I guess I just gotta go attack Sonlin. Yeah, it's just some very strange choices here. His opening to set up his position was really solid, but then he blew it up and let you touch Sonlin. No, yeah, 100%. And see, that's kind of the thing here, is it's like, Scions and Sonlin, sure, like, they're interesting, but then what other pieces do you have in the army? He tried to create a little pod, but then you have to split order markers, then you have to guess right, and everything opened up early. Okay. Opened up early. For him to get what he needed, right? Like, he got all the position. He didn't lose. I didn't punish him for his weird order markers. Like, I was just kind of like, I don't know really what he's doing. If I'd gone full opening GBAs, I think I'm set, right? I think this game's over way early. Because of the way he played that early game, I'm pinging his bugs, I'm pinging his heroes. I force him to come out to me, right? So the fact that I opened Mal actually played into the way he was going to play it. So now we just get to see a game where Mal then just gets to kill stuff on an initiative switch. Dysel, I agree, Scions are a very interesting Delta draft piece. I also think their best option, especially in Delta, is Queen Kyrian. Queen Kyrian is trash. She is not a good bonder for them. She is cheap. Well, actually, I gotta revise that. In Delta, yes. They go down to 60. She goes down to like 80 or something like that. So it's a very cheap army, and her stats are decent. She's just so slow, and so anything can kill her. She'll maybe get one or two good attacks, and that's kind of it. You basically need the Scions to distract while she comes in. Okay, Sonlin's dead. Game's kind of over. We're still playing this for kicks and giggles. We're playing this for posterity here. I swivel around here, and I attack up on that one so I can get a double attack on the other one. Ooh, 2 for 2. This bug is champion, yo. Let's go. Get the kill. Let's go, man. This bug, man. Who needs 5 when all you need is 1? Who needs 5 bugs when all you need is 1? Oh my gosh. Okay. Attacking up for 4, reroll 1. And then attacking same level. Oh, darn, and reroll 1. Okay. Cool. So now, well, if he has a Raylan order marker, yeah, there's a world where Raylan comes in and assassinates. Yeah, I knew it. I was like, there's a world where Raylan order marker comes in and assassinates Maladrix from height. Okay, all right. We're gonna make this interesting. I mean, to be honest, she legitimately insta kills Great Bows because all she needs is one wound, and it's an attack of 3 versus 2 defense, and then it's an automatic wound on top of that. So there is a world where the dice go crazy, and somehow I have a hard time killing Raylan, and she it would only take what, I have 6 Great Bows, so 6 separate attacks. So I mean, I'm returning fire. I'm getting those attacks back, and then I get a reroll 1. Oh, I straight up block it. Get wrecked! Oh, I would have taken 2 damage at least if I had taken 1 wound. Alright. Sorry, I'm getting a little excited here. This is working out exactly how I wanted it to. No. Oh, okay, I see what he's saying. Aura, by the way, but reroll can count. Oh, okay. Well, he's allowing it, you guys, so whatever. It makes sense. It's technically 1 minus defense, so I don't, yeah, I forget about her aura. Okay, so GBAs now are just going to get within 7. Do we care about Wannick? No, we just go for Raylan. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 attacks. Darkleaf, Siri's still cheating. You know, I forgot the -1 defense, admittedly twice now. You know, 3rd time's a charm, I guess. So 2 attacks up into Raylan. Okay. Another attack up into Raylan. Great, we'll save it for the next round. What did his order markers? He went okay, so he went Scions next. He went Scions turns 1. Then he went Raylan turn 2, Scions turn 3. I guess he figured Somlin. Man, that's so weird. Raylan turn 2. I guess he was playing it where Somlin survives turn 1, gets good attacks. Somlin dies turn 2. Raylan turn 2 flies in. Okay, I guess that makes sense. And Raylan finishes off Mal. I can kind of see his choices there. And if somehow Somlin survives 3 turns, then sure, your order marker 3 on Scions. And Scions can still get good attacks with -1 defense aura. So, yeah, okay, I get that. That's fine. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know how he plays this out anywhere. I mean, after this, he's got 2 Scions left. And 3 bugs. And Raylan, I think he just has to go full Raylan and he'll be kill something. And his other Scion can't even get an attack. This is so bad. Oh man, yeah, we're cooking with oil here. Kill an Acolyte, bring an Acolyte back. We'll engage there. Actually, no. We're gonna do it on the other side. We're gonna do it here. So we have a little bit more mobility to grab Dagmar if we need to, or engage that other Scion. Okay, I kind of like Great Bow opening here, getting 2 attacks off, but I gotta go Maladrix. I gotta get her infested potentially. 2 attacks. If I get one wound, I'm getting two, so odds are pretty good in a 4v5 with reroll. There's a world where in 2 attacks I die. So I think Mal turn 1, and then GBA, Mal. I think that's fine. That way I'm never really fully committing to Mal if I somehow get just absolutely diced. And Great Bow Archer should be able to clear up here. I just have to play conservative at this point. Wait, what? What did I do wrong? You rolled that, not him? I rolled for what? Did I do something wrong? What? You rolled for that, not him. What did I do wrong? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. The Wannock. Yeah, no, he rolls Wannock. Oh shoot! I rolled for Wannock. Whoops. Oops. Watch him roll a 1. Oh my gosh. Man, he's going to call cheat after this. I forget to roll in the aura twice. I'm rolling for Wannock. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, the Wannock cheat shortcut. Okay. So he wins an initiative. He gets an attack on Mal. Oh, what? What? Scions, you've got 2 left. You've got 2 left. Must be your illness, yeah. Yeah, it's a nice Easter egg. Oh, about the chat shortcuts here. Oh, really? You have to capitalize it? Oh, see, I didn't even know that. I think I did that without even knowing it. Well, that's funny. Hey, 2 for 2. You know, there we go. He's gonna kill my monster bug, my bug MVP. Dag nabbit. But that bug's coming back. I'm keeping track of that bug. He's coming back on Raylan. That is so bizarre. Why would you put a Scion's Order Marker 1? They're your Wannock insurance at this point. Once I take Wannock. I mean, you got to kill on a bug, but you're just way better off going with Raylan trying to assassinate Mal at this point in the game. Okay, well, we're going up into Raylan. 2 attacks of 4 with a reroll. Oh boy, that's a 4-score roll, my friends. That is a 4-score roll. Oh, she almost blocked it too. Dang. Ooh, and then a 3-score roll. I don't know why he keeps rolling. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, so I guess he's counting that second attack or second defense as his second defense roll. 3, 4 score. Okay, so then I did 1 wound, and then he's counting 2 wounds, so 3 wounds, and he was at 2 wounds. How did he get his first wound? He got it on the disengage. I don't know. Yay! My hero bug is going to come back as a baby mother. Let's go! Yeah, I don't know. How did Raylan get the first wound? I thought the first wound was on the disengage. And then I just did 4 into... I just did 1, so that's 2, and then I just did 2, so that's 4? I don't know. I don't know. Barely block. Oh, gosh, dang it, I did it again! Alright, and that's why we re-roll. We don't let him say it was okay, I blanked the re-roll. No, that's why we re-roll. I blame it on the drugs I'm taking for sickness. Okay, cool. GBAs, light her up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get an attack of 7 into Raylan, then attack of 5 into Raylan, and an attack of 4 into the Scion. So all said and done, we're gonna end this game. Raylan's dead, even if Raylan doesn't die there. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, this is just... Great Bow Archers are just... They're gross. Honestly, this game is probably way easier, way earlier if I open Great Bows. But again, it's hard to tell. It's tough to tell what he's going to do with that opening. With so many different pieces. Right? Like it's very interesting because based off the army build, it kind of does... It's hard to tell what their opening is or how they're going to plan on opening certain ways. Like... If he goes with 3 Scions, Sonlin, and Raylan, I have a much easier idea of how to open that, right? Because I know a Raylan order marker is coming, but then I know it's just full Scions and Sonlin. So I can kind of play around that. But because he brought like Raylan and then Deflectatron, which he hasn't used yet, and then the bugs, it's kind of like, huh. Oh, yeah, I guess the bug does come back. Oh well. That's on me. I'll put it down in the... Yeah, I would have been able to... He called the GG. GG's. It was tough to figure out how you were playing that, but having to split your OMs makes it a lot tougher for your position. Rematch later, says Mega Silver. Seriously. Alright, now run the matchup back with me. Yeah. And my order marker use is bad. Just split your order marker makes it... Yeah, but the Raylan was pure... Yeah. For sure. Or the wrong order marker timing can... mess everything up. Yeah, it's tough. I think he definitely had an opportunity. I mean, it's probably pretty late for him. I think he was Eastern, so it's 11:30, so he's not staying to chat, which is fine. I mean, I don't know him personally. I mean, he could, you know, some people stay in chat, and it's no big deal there. I was kind of hoping to talk through a little bit more of his thoughts there, but that's fine. We kind of know what's going on. So at the end of the day, what did I lose? Right, I lost 4 bugs, which honestly, it's kind of expected for this matchup, right? I mean, Queen gets 4 wounds. There were opportunities for sure for him to make that hairier, right? Like if you think about it, I missed 2 infests on Sonlin. If I get an infest on Sonlin, even if Queen dies, that still feels pretty good for me because I'm like, okay, Great Bows can get a kill, bring a bug back, and if I have an order marker on bugs, like awesome, because then they become 3/3s. He killed 3 early, so I basically was functionally running off of only 2 bugs to start, and the opening was honestly ideal for him. So the fact that the opening was ideal for him in terms of position and how I played against it, I kind of played into his hands a bit, and I still kind of took care of business, right? Like, that's Maladric's power for you, right? So, like, I can't really say I'm surprised. I was surprised by how he played it. I think a better player doesn't make the mistakes he made, where that weird Raylan order marker up north, I think that completely gave me the play to just go balls to the walls into Sonlin. Because if it's not on Raylan there and it's just on Scions, he either plays more conservatively and shoots a bug or 2, or he just sits behind this top spot here where he had, I think, some space, hits Maladrix, because he can for sure see Maladrix over the top, so he can sit back here kind of in Raylan's aura and then hit Maladrix. And that was the other thing. Sonlin, I got to engage Sonlin outside of Raylan's aura. I don't think if he has a bad order marker on Raylan, I don't think he ever moves Raylan up north. My Maladrix was down south. I think he either leaves Raylan there and just eats the bad order marker, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then says, hey, if you're going to engage Sonlin, at least you'll be in my aura. Or he runs Raylan up, and that level 3 wasn't covered yet. He could have just dropped level 3 Raylan on that level 3 there, and then I have a choice of, do I really want to engage Sonlin when he's on low? Well, he's on same level, but Raylan now is safe. I'm not going to go kill her, and I'm in her aura. Now, maybe I still do, right? But I think that Raylan order marker really just destroyed his position. I felt like he actually did pretty decently up to that point. I mean, he had killed 3 bugs. He locked up the other 2. That was bad. The second engagement was bad. The first one was fine. I decided to do the second engagement because I figured, yeah, I'm going to get a kill within 1 or 2 turns. But then it didn't happen the whole game, and then it was a useless, and I had to get a disengage to really make that play. The disengage onto Dagmar was the right play. I should have been able to get that free, though, right? I should have just kept the bug back and wait for, since I knew I had lost initiative, I just come back and take the Dagmar. So, I think if we play this matchup 10 times, Malachi B's win at least 8 or 9 out of 10. Oh, I 100% agree. So when on the Discord, on the channel, on the YouTube channel chat, when he said that this Scions are S tier and it'll beat any of these matchups, I said, honestly, they probably only win 15% of matchups against the top meta. And I said, and that's being generous. That's literally what I said, like quote for quote. Because I agree. I think out of 10 times you run this back, there's going to be one game where the dice fly and the position's good and everything looks great for Scions and Sonlin and it all works out. But that's about it. 1 out of 10. Maybe 2 out of 10 if it's a really, really good player. Because most of the time, Maladrix can just solo, right? I mean, the bugs there's 5 of them, so they get in the way. They get a stray kill. And then if they do die, Maladrix can infest. And at the end of the day, Maladrix is just a freaking beast. And I can teleport Acolytes into my position, especially on an initiative switch. And then he grabs Wannick and gifts me a free Acolyte development, which is, let's go, baby. Like, honestly, that was huge, too, if you think about it. Him grabbing Wannick there was really, really bad for him. Like, there was no reason for him to do that. And I think that shows lack of understanding of the matchup and lack of skill. I mean, I think there's definitely, you can see skill choices on how he approached this matchup that were just subpar, right? He also had Deflectatron. And in his opinion, I think Deflectatron only made sense if I opened Great Bows or if I used Great Bows. Now, maybe he just forgot about it. That's possible. But if he honestly felt like, no, I'm not going to drop Deflectatron unless his Great Bows come out, that's a mistake, because there's a legitimate world where Deflectatron, it can be used as a blocker just to be in the way. Now, can't grab a glyph, can't roll for engagement strikes. I can run right by it. But, for example, if you drop it like right here next to Dagmar, that becomes a whole wall. That becomes a wall, a Deflectatron here, and then like say he grabs the Deflectatron and puts it here, and then there's this glyph. My Maladrix from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, can't engage Sonlin, who is right over here. And now I have to go through a Deflectatron. Do I really want to waste my time attacking a Deflectatron? And then he can jump up with Sonlin, get a free attack down, and all the stuff. So, like, I was waiting for him to use his Deflectatron just to get in a blocking position. Or maybe he drops Deflectatron, like, here at the end of that round where I walled up here or here or something. Just to be annoying, right? Just to take up space. Because when you take up space, you control that space. Right? Because if that space is controlled by you and I kill you off of it, then you can replace it. Assumedly, right? I mean, if you have bonding, you can't necessarily. But you see kind of how that works out. So, like, by him grabbing Wannick and not using his Deflectatron, just those are little things that this matchup needs, right? The Wannick play was really bad for him because he left this Acolyte here all on its own, and I could kill one back here and teleport it all the way up front. And then he did it again on the next round, and I got to kill another one and bring it all the way up here. And so he actually really helped me out, because I would have had to use my Festering Honor Guard to kill my own Acolyte up here. Instead of attacking his bugs, I would have used my Honor Guard to try and kill my own Acolyte so that this Acolyte could teleport over here. But I knew he was on Wannick, so I said, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Solomon doesn't get to kite well, though, since GBAs exist. Oh, I 100% agree. 100% agree. GBAs, he has stuff at range 7 or range 6. GBAs have range 7. Yep. Let's see. No footwear eating tonight. Yeah, Megasilver, absolutely. No footwear eating tonight. Thank goodness. He was talking about bad matchup, bro. Everything is a bad matchup for the Scions. It really is. It really is. And honestly, Game of Stones, if you come back and watch this live stream to just see how I'm discussing things on the back end, or, you know, after commentary or whatever, by all means, please, you know, pay attention to kind of what I'm talking about and what others are talking about Scions and kind of how this game went. Scions weren't the only bad thing about this game, right? Like, there was definitely some skill issues with how you approach the matchup on specific instances. Like, you approached it early pretty well. Like, I was impressed by the fact that my opening was not looking good into your opening, but then it kind of fell apart, right? Because I think I'm not sure what your goals were in that mid game, right, where you had that weird Raylan order marker. And you did have that order marker on Legionnaires to engage the center, which was actually really interesting. I actually liked that play because it forced me into just a really awkward feeling of, okay, you killed my bugs, and now I've got to figure out if I want to spend my time engaging and killing and whatnot, and it just was weird. So that was a good order marker. The Raylan one really hurt you. Everything else, though, just started to fall apart after that. And so, like, the gamble I took giving you height with Sonlin, it required you to take a disengage. I blocked, and then I got the initiative switch, right? So, like, some of those plays I had to make this work, but, like, at the end of the day, the matchup's just still really bad for Scions, right? Like, you have to play this matchup not only expertly perfectly from the Scion position, but also get lucky with dice. And that's kind of what's interesting about Heroescape, is some things are bad matchups, but some things are so bad matchups that you have to have better than average dice. And I think this matchup is so bad that you have to have better than average dice to make up for the matchup disparity. And so that's one that's, again, 9 out of 10 times you're going to lose this against a well-played Maladrix army with great bows. It's going to be tough to really deal with it. So hopefully this was a good learning experience for Game of Stones. Hopefully I didn't deflate him too much on the experience with Scions. Scions, you know, are cool. You know, they have their place potentially in Delta, but even then, you know, we'll see how much they can keep dropping from 60. Let's see. As a side dish, bring this to locals this week, and I'll run this game back. Just give me the format details as a side addition to the regular format. What were the dice stats? Oh yeah, what were the dice stats? That's a good question. His were above average for a while. Oh, they tanked. Okay, yeah. So his dice was up to 60% mid game. They dropped hard down to 45, but I think a lot of that was at the end there without Sonlin. Sonlin gets to throw a lot of dice, and I mean, Scions weren't rolling anything. His defense tanked, but some of that was like he rolled a ton of dice out of nowhere for random reasons. So some of that was kind of weird. So it's a little bit off. I was above average on defense and attack. Part of that, though, I think, well, no, I didn't re-roll that much. I only re-rolled like 4 or 5 times, so it didn't make that much of a difference. So my defense and my attack were just above average. Yeah, so it made the matchup even worse, right? But that's kind of my point, right? The matchup's already bad, and so because it's a bad matchup, you need above average dice to kind of help make, perfect play and above average dice are gonna what allow you to beat this army, right? Scions are S tier in cuteness, so they have that going for them. Yeah. I didn't know there was a cuteness scale or a tier system, but if there is one and someone makes it, yeah, maybe they make the top cut. I don't know. All right. How much longer do I actually want to talk about this? It's already been an hour and 40 minutes that I've been live streaming this, and we had the expected outcome of only losing 4 bugs. Maldrick's almost died, so I mean there is that. But yeah, I mean I'm not sure there's anything else to be said. I guess I'll just give a few minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes or whatever. If anybody has questions or anyone has a topic they want to discuss about, I don't mind just shooting the breeze for a couple minutes. But overall, game's over. I've kind of covered everything I want to about the matchup and how that went. So, yeah, I'll just stick around for a couple minutes if there's anything that you guys want to shoot the breeze on. Any questions or comments? Don't mind me. I'm going to blow my nose. I'm a little bit sick still. I do feel bad that I kept forgetting to roll his aura. But that was actually a good example because that third time I forgot, I said, no, I'm not going to allow him to say, it's fine, don't re-roll. I just decided to re-roll because I was like, no, the right thing to do is always to re-roll. And I blanked. And then I blanked on my extra re-roll from the Acolyte. And in that moment, I actually felt validated. I felt good. I was like, okay, all is right in the world because I felt really bad that for 3 times in a row I'd screwed that up, and so I blanked on all that, and so then I did take 2 wounds. I'm like, okay, all right, this is good. Megasil, we're ready for Hexacon. Oh boy, yeah. For those of you out there who are in the area within 7 hours, because I'm driving. Well, actually, it's 6.5 hours now because it's not in Elizabethtown, so it's closer. Thank you. So it's only a 6.5 hour drive, which would be really nice for me. So yeah, anyone within a reasonable distance, 6.5 hours drive for me. So if you can make it within 6.5 hours to Hexacon down in Louisville, Kentucky, I'll be down the end of February. It's gonna be good. Am I ready? I've looked through every format and prepped. I think I've prepped like 6 armies for every format, or not prepped. I've written out what I think are good armies for about every format, about 6 or so. Trying to whittle it down. I kind of let it simmer. I make them. I actually made them over a month ago, and then I go back like every couple weeks and let it simmer and kind of think about it. And then I pare it down. And I kind of pare it down to my last like 1 or 2, and then or 3, and then I basically play test those or one or 2 of them, just get a sense of how I feel the format's going for those armies, and then I pick them. So I'm still in that letting it simmer stage. Roguescaper, the problem was that there was no Queen Kirion as the leech. Get out of here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nope, no Queen Kirion. I hope they do something with her. Poor soul is gonna get no playing time. I don't know why 4 movement. 4 movement makes no sense. She would get playing time if she had 5 movement. With 4 movement, it's just so bad. It's just so bad. Yeah, it's nice that it's not as far. Gonna hit the Fogo on the way. Oh, that's right, because I'm not driving you this time, so you can, so you can go to the Fogo. Yeah, that's right. Actually, no, last time we did stop by a place. We stopped by a burger joint last time that you showed me, and that was really good. Yeah, no, that was good. Is your army the top 500 point contemporary army? Justin Fairlson. Yeah, so there's, unless I'm forgetting one, but I don't think I am. There's 3 meta armies in contemporary right now. This one is truly, I think, the top one. Depending on who plays and how it's played, others could, beat it and do well, but it kind of depends on a few things like map and player and stuff. But the other 2 are Gilry. So Gilry usually times 5, and then some Krakens, somewhat format dependent. Lower points, sometimes Gilry can just flood the map more than other stuff can deal with it. But really, it's this build. So GBAs and Mal, and then it's Gilry, and then my brain just flatlined. Where's my brain? Oh, Isonex, duh. Isonex, the Lich, Scavarith, and then usually you can fill in a few different pieces. Somewhat format dependent, but you get your Acolytes. So Acolytes times 1, Lich and Scavarith is kind of your base. And then, depending on the format, you can throw in the Necrotech Wraith Riders, or you can just throw in, I think I saw Q11, but I feel like he doesn't do great in that. So I think usually it's you try and go Necrotech Wraith Riders, Lich, Scavarith, and then you add in some Acolytes after that. And the only reason that I think that is established meta right now is because it did so well in the World Championship. Piloted by good players. I think the top 4 armies, 2 of them were Isonex. Yeah, because top 4, it was 2 Isonex and 2 Maladrix armies, and the 2 Mal armies beat the 2 Isonex armies, and then it was Mal v Mal. Tanukis at the time were, obviously, they won the World Championship, so they were meta at that time. Not anymore, I don't think. There's just, Great Bows just completely destroy them. Can't you use Thorman as the Liege when he comes out? I think so. Is he a king? I don't think he's a king, is he? He's not a king. No, he's an admiral. No, I don't think you can use him, right? Why would you think you can use him? What did I miss? I didn't miss anything, right? Archmage, Dragon, King, Queen. Yeah, no. Thorman's not. Yeah, like there's no synergy there. Yeah, there's no synergy there. Queen Q say hello playtime in the Battle Dome. Ha ha ha! There we go. Yeah, at EscapeCon. Yeah, let's see that. Kuma's was lit. Yeah, Fogo is in the same spot. Okay, cool. Didn't know that. Scions could be dropped to 25 points in Delta. Maybe then it could be S tier. Honestly, like units like the Roman archers are a great example. Some units are just so bad that it really doesn't matter how much you drop them. I mean, it does technically, right? Because, like, oh, if they're 10 points, you're like, cool, so I can grab 10 squads for 100 points. You know what I mean? Like, the thing, though, is it's like a format isn't just points, right? A format is obviously, the type of units that can be drafted. It's not always just any unit, right? It's obviously the points like Delta or Standard, but then it's figure limit, right? So even though you're dropping the point value on something, the figure limit doesn't do you any favors, right? Because if it's like an 18 figure limit, it's like, okay, well, if they're 25 points and you draft 6 squads, woohoo! It's like, okay, well you just ate up 18 figures in your figure limit. Do you really want 18, little dragons that have crappy stats flying around? Now you have a ton of points for the rest of your army, so yeah, you could grab a couple dragons, but it doesn't really make it that much better. Like, it does, but there's a sweet spot, right? So, like, 60 points, pretty decent, right? And maybe they'll drop it again to 55 or something like that, but 60 points is cheap enough. I think it has reason to have some decent armies, but they're still pretty bad on their short range, their slow movement, and their terrible stats, that it's just kind of like, it makes them better when they drop points, but it doesn't necessarily make them more competitive. They still have a tough time against really good stuff. Pirate King ability. What did I just completely miss something? What did I miss? Oh. I was literally just looking at the left box stats. I wasn't even reading that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Way to call me out, you guys. That is so funny. I'm sitting here and I'm like, Valkyria Unique Hero Admiral Door. Like, yeah, no, he's no king, idiots. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Literally says Pirate King. Thormund's class is also Pirate Captain and King. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Good job, you guys. Thanks for calling me out on my crap. I usually play bears, but usually get 3rd out of 8, trying to get over the hump. I won my only tournament last June. Pirate King ability, I thought it was considered. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I usually play bears, but usually get 3rd out of 8, trying to get over the hump. Yeah, stop playing bears. Honestly, if you're playing in a contemporary format, stop playing bears. They're good. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was a time when they were the meta, for sure. I mean, there was 2024. They were the meta. That was the only meta for contemporary, was bears. The game's been shifting quite a lot. And bears are no longer the meta. They're interesting, they're good because they are good, but they don't hold a candle to Maladrix and the Honor Guard, and they don't hold a candle to the Great Bows, because both of those are either more mobile or have more range, or both in the case of the Great Bow Archers. So mobility and range are awful for the bears, because they have to run to catch up, and then they're trash attack for that turn. So basically they have to run, set up an initiative switch where they can then walk into engagements, and then if they don't, and they just engage anyway after a run, it's basically a full turn of doing nothing, and then they just get killed. 1 or 2 bears die, and then you've lost half your effectiveness on an order marker. And Maladrix always beats Adalbern. That's just life. I think very few times have I ever seen Adalbern beat a Maladrix army. It takes so long, and it's so hard for bears and Adalbern to kill Maladrix and Honor Guard that by the end of it, the second half of your army, Great Bows or whatever else you have, just cleans up. So, yeah, stop playing bears. Play Maladrix, Honor Guard, and Great Bow Archers and Acolytes. Honestly, this is the meta army. The other 2 armies, like I said, are good, and I think, again, based off of player skill and map dependency, will obviously take wins. They're both other really good armies as well. But this is the meta army. Good range, really good melee. Maladrix can just solo armies like we saw here. So, yeah. Okay, well, I went a little bit past what I promised, and we're going on almost 2 hours now. Had some stuff to talk about, and that was fun. Got to chat it up a little bit with you guys that stuck around, and you guys got to see some entertaining content, hopefully. Made a fool of myself in a few different ways. Luckily, not in the loss, so I didn't make a fool of myself in a loss, but made a fool of myself in a few other different ways. So, anyway, hopefully that was fun and enjoyable content. If this continues to be a thing, right? If I continue to get comments on the YouTube channel that are just funny, wild, and outlandish, and if that happens to be you, maybe we'll make it comments. What did I call this? Comment to combat. Comment to combat. There we go. Comment into combat, or whatever I'm calling this series. So. Anyway, that doesn't necessarily mean go make some outlandish, weird claim, because, then you'll embarrass yourself on stream. Oh, Dund is OP! Okay, cool, let's prove it. Now, maybe it's just going to make for peak hilarious content, and I got to bring Nilfheim and Greenscales against Dund or something, but Yeah, exactly. Mega Silver Mika next, right? Yeah, yeah. Where's Jacob when you need him? Ogblaha, who's a Mika lover. Yeah, Mika OP. Okay, well, let's prove it, brother. Let's prove it. No, yeah. I think for the most part, this series isn't going to be based on like format dependency. Like, I'm not going to do weird, wonky formats. Like, it's going to be. I'm going to center it around standard play, standard points, and standard play, because that's the baseline, right? That's our like. There has to be a standard, right? That's why it's called standard points, right? Delta is a alternate version of the game, right? Played differently. Same with other formats, and so any claims or any games that we do around this will be standard format, standard points. You know, all things equal type of scenario. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully that was enjoyable. That's going to be it for me tonight. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.